Hi, I am Interim Artistic Director Christina Baldwin.
And I'm Robin Gillette, Managing Director of the Jungle Theatre. Welcome to the Jungle Theatre's virtual fundraiser, B.A.S.H, benefiting artists, stage, and house.
We want to begin by acknowledging that the jungle sits on the unceded lands of the Dakota people, land with a deep history and with many stories to tell, stories belonging not only to the Dakota, but to the Anishinaabe and Ojibwe people as well.
We honor the truth and the work of Native American artists who have taught us the importance of recognizing the relationship to the land.
We thank you for joining us here tonight at the Jungle's second Virtual B.A.S.H. When we did our first Virtual B.A.S.H. last May, we knew that the coming year would be challenging, but we didn't fully realize how many challenges we would all face and how many opportunities we would be given to grow.
Tonight is really important to the Jungle and to our community. We know people want to make a difference. We are asking you to rally with us right now. Your support tonight will help us come back stronger and better and safer.
We miss you. We know that a play is not complete without an audience. We are looking forward to being back, and we are making plans for a better future in which to return. A future for the Jungle Theatre that builds upon its strengths and changes for the better.
We are here to celebrate what the Jungle is and what it can be. To celebrate the growth that we do with confidence and joy for the future.
We're so grateful for your continued support, whether it is by donating any amount tonight or bidding on exciting auction items. We hope you have fun. Enjoy our time together and help us imagine and manifest the bright future of the Jungle Theatre.
G.O. at will. G.O. Wow, Pitt and Harry, what a superstar. Hi, my name is Joy Dolo, and I'm vaccinated. Jungle Theatre has been a part of my life for at least 2 years, minimum. You may remember me from such productions as Fly By Night, or Fridley Middle School's production of Snowy Off-White and the Eight Little Dudes, where I played the title character of Itchy. Today I come to you humbly, not as an actor, but as a regular person, saying that, you know, the world of theater isn't complete without the audience, but it's also not complete without stage managers. Rewind it. We are coming here from the Jungle Theater to say that the play, what am I trying to say? Theater is not complete without the audience. And it's also not complete without all of the things that make a show possible. Stage managers, costume designers, front of house, ticket sales, everyone makes a production. And we're all hurting right now. And we're all waiting for theater to come back. And we cannot wait to have you and them back in this space. Thanks so much. Take it away! We'll do one more ending. We can't wait to see you again. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Joy Dolo. See ya on the flip. She looks off into the distance longingly. I'm Joy Dolo, and I can't see without my glasses.
Thank you, Pit Narration from the Minnesota Orchestra, for that beautiful music. And many thanks to Joy in the booth for that reminder. We're here on stage at either end of Sarah Barr's beautiful Redwood set. And again, happy that you can see us at least next to each other on your screens at home. Over the past year, we've worked hard to provide outlets for our colleagues' skills and creativity. From design collaborations and community outreach in our Shine a Light window installations, to audio and virtual productions with Jungle Serial and Is Edward Snowden Single, we continue to find ways to learn, produce, and grow.
We also know that in order to reopen, we will need to make sure that we're a space that people want to return to.
This has been a hard year for so many people and for so many reasons. As a historically white theater, we need to say that Black lives matter, and we need to use our resources to dismantle systems of oppression in our organization, our industry, and in our community.
And those are really important words, but what really matters is our actions. We're working hard to be more transparent about every aspect of our operations so that everyone can see that our actions support our values. Look at our website, the links that are in your chat window, to find out more about our financials, our policies, and how we work. If you have other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
And most excitingly, we're close to announcing a convening of jungle artists, past and present, serving like a truth and reconciliation panel. Our work, led by a healing justice consultant, will allow us to listen to our colleagues, evaluate our past performances, and identify areas of improvement.
And we're also working hard to make the physical space more inviting for our artists and technicians with planned updates to our roof, our HVAC, and our overall facilities.
All of this is with an eye to the future when we are back together again. We want to recognize our sponsors at Frederickson and Byron, and for all of you who are with us in the audience tonight. We are tickled to have these cutouts as our audience tonight, and we can't wait to have you back in the theater in person. But until you can be here in the theater with us, we are still creating innovative ways to stay true to our mission, to create courageous, resonant theater that challenges, entertains, and sparks expansive conversation.
Right now, the Jungle is proud to be featuring the work of 6 University of Minnesota toy theater students with Jungle designer Chelsea M. Warren in our storefront windows. Whether you walk by the windows or visit our comprehensive website, you'll be amazed at the potential of small puppet theaters. Plus, there's educational materials on our website so everyone can build one at home. And later on tonight, in tonight's program, we'll have a little video teaser of tomorrow night's live performance.
Starting on April 12th, we'll be streaming Lauren Gunderson's latest play, The Catastrophist, in a co-production of Marin Theater Company and Roundhouse Theater. You remember Lauren Gunderson as part of the playwriting team that brought us all of our Christmases at Pemberley. This gripping play, written about her husband, virologist Nathan Wolfe, takes on pandemics, family, death, and love in a mesmerizing one-man performance.
And then in July, the Jungle is looking forward to co-producing the annual Lynn Lake Street Art Festival. Join us for a vibrant, free street festival featuring murals and graffiti, gallery exhibits, and live performances by artists in our next Jungle serial installment, Words Plus Music. And you'll hear excerpts of some of that work later tonight.
And we are making plans to bring you the long-awaited and eagerly anticipated show Redwood, written by Brittany K. Allen and directed by the amazing H. Adam Harris, when it is safe to do so. We were all set to open before we had to press pause last March for the safety of artists and audiences alike. The beautiful set we are on tonight, designed by Sarah Barr, is ready and waiting, and we are eager to share this story with you.
But tonight is about being ready to come together, to becoming the space we want to be and the company we aspire to be. It's about continuing to support one another, improving what we do and how we do it. And we look forward to the time when we can share our stories together here at the Jungle.
So that's where you come in. Give to people, give to their work, give back to this community, give to the vision you want to see on this stage, and how we will work to learn from and uplift our entire community.
So we ask you to support the Jungle right now, to support our mission to create courageous resident theater that challenges, entertains, and sparks expansive conversation.
Now we're excited to share a sneak peek of Lauren Gunderson's The Catastrophist in partnership with Roundhouse Theater and Marin Theater. Here is a trailer for what is to come, streaming right here April 12th.
I should explain. My wife is a writer. She's writing, I think, this? Just maybe. Every now and then, with a good answer, you get to discover something true. There is, right now, out there, building capacity through the natural trial and error of any evolution, something is evolving right now into something that will be ready for us. Will we be ready for it? Why are you doing this, Lauren? Why this?
I'd like to now introduce a very talented man to the Jungle stage to help us all rally in support of the Jungle. Please welcome Glenn Flattabo. Hi, Glenn. Thank you for being here.
Christina, I'm delighted to be with you tonight. I can't believe it's already been a year since you and I stood on the same stage.
Yes.
My friends at home, I am personally very thankful for all that you've done for the Jungle. I live in South Minneapolis. My wife and I have 2 girls. I think this place is an absolute treasure to our community. We're so grateful for everyone being online, for everyone that's already committed support tonight. Listen to this, Christina. Our goal tonight as a community is to see if we can raise $60,000. And I just looked at the meter. It is going up literally as you're speaking, Christina. We're at $40,500. We're very close, by the way, to already passing what we raised with our virtual event last year. So we are making headway, and we're very appreciative for the board and all of our supporters who've made gifts in advance. But let me hit the highlights of why $60,000 is so important. As Christina said at the very top of our program tonight, there's a number of physical updates for the building itself. We need to update our HVAC system. There's some roof updates that need to happen, some dressing room and bathroom updates that need to happen. So for the physical space itself. Secondly, as all of us are so aware, our communities went through a very hard time in the last year. And we as a theater are going to engage in a process to ensure that we're as culturally sensitive and as culturally aware as we possibly can be as a theater. And lastly, your support tonight will support our actors and our staff and prepare this theater for really embracing reopening, having the community coming here to celebrate and being a place of healing for the entire community. We can do this together, my friends. We can get to $60,000 as a community. And listen to this. The updates and the support is absolutely remarkable. As I said, we're over $40,500. And some of the gifts that have already come in, I want to hit some highlights. A huge thank you to Jeffrey Boris and Michael Hawkins. They made a gift of $5,000 tonight, a $5,000 gift. I want to read what they said about the Jungle. What has inspired them? Here's what they said. During the pandemic, the Jungle pivoted in astonishing ways. They focused on providing new and unique opportunities for designers and actors with its Shine a Light series by presenting virtual plays in a new art form. None of this would have been possible without the dedication of all the Jungle artists and those who provide financial backing to realize their vision. It's a remarkable gift, a $5,000 gift. Jeffrey and Michael, thank you so much for your support tonight. We also have a $3,000 gift from a very well-known theater supporter here in the Twin Cities. We are very grateful for that family who gave $3,000. We have a $1,000 gift from an absolute wonderful woman, Karen Heitoff. Karen, thank you for your support tonight. Here's what Karen said, Christina. Listen to this. We are so delighted and thankful for Karen's support. She said, I'm so proud to have a quality theater like the Jungle in my community. Marcia Stout introduced me to the Jungle, and I will be forever grateful to her. Marcia, we're also grateful to you for introducing Karen to us.
Yes, Marcia.
Hoping next year's bash will be back in person. I do as well. And here's the final surprise I have in this moment. This is a big deal. Just this week, a family that's very close to the theater stepped up, and they've agreed tonight that they will match every donation that comes in from now until the auction closes up to $10,000. So they're going to match every single gift, dollar for dollar, up to $10,000. A huge thank you to that family. It is remarkable the support that we are seeing. This is a big deal, Christina.
It's a huge deal, and it's overwhelming. It's the support that we've experienced at the Jungle too over the year is just, we're so grateful.
And just think of the support already in advance of $40,000 coming in tonight. I mean, the commitment the donors have made leading in tonight, it's remarkable.
It is. We feel very lucky, fortunate, supported, and we can't wait to find more ways to grow together.
Now, we're going to have fun in the next few minutes. By the way, we're going to highlight, the meter is moving right now. We're at $43,000. That is a great update. We're at $43,000. So Christina and I are going to have fun. We're going to hit the highlights of these signature auction items. I love these items. You can bid on these items until 7:30 tomorrow night, so you have an entire day to keep bidding. By the way, when you bid on an auction item, so let's say you bid, you know, if you decide to bid $100,000 on this first item, the Montana item,
why not?
That is helping move the goal. So every time you bid, you're helping us get closer to $60,000. Christina, tell us about this first package, this trip to Montana. It's remarkable.
Yes, so we have this wonderful package of enjoying 7 days in a modern luxury 4-bedroom mountain home. It sleeps 11, where you can hike, you can bike, you can walk around or just sit in nature. If you don't want to walk, that's okay, I don't judge. It's situated at the base of Big Sky Ski Resort, and there are restaurants within walking distance. You can go home to just look at the mountain outside your window, and or if you'd like to look at the mountains from the home's hot tub. Any of that sounds fine to me. It sounds better than fine to me.
The property is stunning. I was looking at the photos this afternoon. It's absolutely stunning. Matter of fact, I love Montana. Montana, believe it or not, is one of the strongest trips that I ever sell in Minnesota. Minnesotans love Montana. And by the way, the current bid is $2,500 on this trip to Montana. Anyone who buys this less than $5,000, it is a great, great buy. I know two of my all-time favorite Minnesotans are watching tonight, Barb and Fran Davis. So Barb and Fran, if you buy this, I may lobby to go on this trip with you. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean,
yes.
I like how you have to rally, you know.
I know.
Rally for those things.
And I included that they're my very good friends, so there's a greater likelihood that I'll get to go.
Slight pressure.
No, yes, exactly. Here's our second package. By the way, Barb and Fran, I miss you, and we are so appreciative for everything that you've done for us. Here's our second package. This is a great package. It's the cartoon class with Becca. Tell us about this one.
So Becca Hart, if you remember our bash last year, our wonderful actor, singer, artist Becca Hart had a commissioned portrait, but this year you get to actually learn how to fish. Well, no, that's something else. That's a different metaphor. But Becca's going to teach you how to draw. So if there are, she'll work with you to create an original character, or if there's a character that you really want to learn how to draw from a favorite TV show or cartoon, she'll help you learn how to do that. She'll walk you through how to make a great composition on a comic book page, and or if you just want to think of some other setting that you'd like to do, she'll walk you through this. This is such a great gift, and I'm so impressed with Becca and her abilities. She actually has a wonderful, well, one thing is that she's worked on 2 shows where her cartoons have come into play, and one of those shows here at the Jungle was Ride the Cyclone. The second show was just recently with Is Edward Snowden Single, our virtual play. And she has an exciting book release coming out this summer with Wonderlust Productions, another great theater company in town. And that graphic novel, based on one of the shows, is set to release this summer. So she's she's doing all the things, and we thank you, Becca, for giving this to us.
Becca, thank you. A huge thank you. It's a great item. Christina, by the way, I'm assuming if kids wanted to do this, you could include kids with this item, could you?
For sure, 9 to 99, or maybe a little younger than 9 is okay too, or over 99. I don't know. Whatever you'd like to do.
This is a good buy, by the way, right now. The current bid is $125. It's a great opportunity. It's a $600 value. By the way, Christina, we are now over $45,500. We are inching closer to $60,000. We have less than $15,000 to go. Again, every time you bid on these auction items, you're also helping us get close to $60,000. This next item, in the last 10 minutes, we've had robust bidding on the next package. You know this package well. Christina, tell us about the next package.
Well, it's all about tomatoes, people. It is, I have a very deep personal connection to this next item. It is an heirloom tomato tasting for 6, and this is offered through B.A.S.H Tomatoes, otherwise known as my wonderful sister, Jennifer Baldwin-Peaton. And you may know Jen from her beautiful singing and acting and being a performer here in the Twin Cities. And now you get to know her absolute love and devotion to tomatoes. It's no joke, and it's really wonderful. And she has taught me so much, and I wish I could grow tomatoes like my sister. But this way, it's much better. You will be able to come and taste these beautiful heirloom tomatoes that B.A.S.H Tomato sells and grows in August when the crop is at its best. And you and 5 friends could come. We'll have a little wine, we'll have a little chat, and we would love to see you there.
So I just added this to this package. You're also going to get Christina's tomatoes, and we're going to do a taste test to determine
Glenn.
Jennifer, by the way, thank you for this package. I love this item. Here's where we, again, shamelessly plug our friends. John Sullivan, who I think the world of. I know he's watching tonight. John, if you bid on this, I'd love to go with you to the tomato tasting. This is a great package, isn't it?
No pressure, John.
Yeah, no pressure, John.
We'll save some of the best tomatoes for you.
That is awesome. A huge thank you to your sister for this package. It's a remarkable item. Take a look at the photos. The current bid is $550. Anyone who buys this less than $1,000, I think it's a great buy. Here's the next package. Christina, tell us about this jungle costume rendering.
So if you are aware of the beautiful artistry, I know you're aware of the beautiful artistry of Matt Lefebvre, a wonderful costume designer that made the costumes. He's worked everywhere across the nation, but most recently at the Jungle, he did the costumes for Doll's House Part 2. And one thing you have to know about Matt in the business is that he is known as an actor. When you get a rendering of what costume you will be wearing in a show done by Matt, you know you get to see yourself actually in the costume because Matt's hand is so great, his handiwork at transferring a photographic image of you into the costume in his sketch renderings is a thing of beauty. So Matt has agreed to provide your choice of one of the 4 costumes from A Doll's House Part 2, but the twist is you get to see yourself in the costume. So you can provide a photo of yourself and Matt will adjust the rendering so you are wearing the costume you want to be wearing. Or if you want to give it as a gift to someone else, you can provide a photo of a loved one and it makes a great gift.
It's an awesome item. The current bid is $150 on this. It's a great opportunity. As a matter of fact, it's something you'll buy and you will never forget this moment of time. You'll never forget the pandemic and supporting Jungle. Matter of fact, as Christina said, you could have them do your mother-in-law, it could be your daughter, it could be, wouldn't that be a surprise? Like your mother-in-law opens up her Christmas gift or holiday gift and it's rendering.
She sees herself in a costume and she's like, when did I wear that for the family picture?
Well, and I was thinking for me, they could, if they did it, I could take wrinkles out or they could add wrinkles or whatever.
I like the idea of putting a mustache on you, Glenn.
That would be very interesting. By the way, we're at $47,550. $47,550. If we get to $60,000, I may do the costume or the rendering with the mustache. By the way,
come on.
We're inching closer to our goal of $60,000. It's a great package. Here's our next one. I love this item. Very unique. 3 very well-known Minnesotans gave us this.
Yes. So if you are at all familiar with the phenomenon of the Cameo app, where people can pay money to have a celebrity leave a personalized video message for them, we thought we would do our own Jungle Cameo app. except without the app part and just the great people. So we have a wonderful roster of folks that you can bid upon to get a personalized video message on a regular Monday if you're feeling down, or for a birthday celebration for someone else. And the people that have offered their talents to us are Thomasina Petrus. You will be seeing her on our stage in Redwood, and you did see her before in Lady Day. And we also have Kevin Kling, the wonderful storyteller, humorist, author, all-around great guy. Kevin Kling will also offer his skills. And we also, last but not least, have Sally Wingert to give you a pick-me-up message on a Tuesday of your choice. It doesn't have to be Tuesday. It could be another day of the week, but just painting a picture here for you. I know I could use a little bolstering from Sally Wingert every now and then myself, Glenn. So this might be something I might.
She is just remarkable. She's just remarkable. All three of them are so talented. We're so appreciative for their support. Matter of fact, I emailed Kevin Kling. I've done many events with Kevin. I've gotten to know him personally. I emailed him just to thank him, and he said he absolutely loves the jungle. I mean, the support of the community and artists rallying behind us right now, it's really remarkable. I like this item a lot. It's another thing you will never forget. So you can bid on one of them, two of them, or all three of them, whichever you want to do. Some of the bids are at $200, one of the bids at $60, so it's a great opportunity. By the way, the Montana trip is now up to $3,000, so we're making headway on that. That is a great package. Here's our final item tonight. We're going to end the premier auction section with a trout fishing experience.
Trout fishing, not here at the jungle, at an actual blue ribbon trout stream. So this is a beautiful offering from our Jungle board member, Andrea Fike. I thank you so much for this. You can go and enjoy a day of fishing and just enjoying this trout stream, this blue ribbon trout stream. You get private access to this site. It's only about an hour out of the cities. And they will also provide you with a lunch or breakfast, a meal, while you're there to enjoy the day.
It's a great package. It's awesome. Matter of fact, the bidding is up to $500. We've had a lot of bidding in the last 5 minutes on this. I just added this, by the way. If we get to $1,000, Christina's going to come and clean the fish. So that is a premium incentive. By the way, if I'm not back in the jungle next year, that's the reason why. Right there.
No,
so remember that.
Pressure.
I'm not back at the jungle.
I will clean some fish, Glenn.
Two things I want to just say to everybody before we conclude tonight. Number one, to you, Christina, we are so lucky to have your leadership. We are so grateful for everything that you've done. I love working with you. We are having a really good night tonight. We're at now $49,000. And the other thing I'd like to just say to everybody, you know, like tonight when we walked in and we did a quick little rehearsal before we started, and I look at this place and I look at the theater and the location, I mean, it's a gem, it's a treasure. Mm-hmm. We are so lucky to have the jungle here. Our community would be so different without this place. And we are very appreciative for everyone getting behind us tonight. It's such an important time, not only for the building updates, but preparing for the reopening and having a safe environment, a welcoming environment. So thank you, everyone. I also want to thank the family who did the $10,000 match. It's a big deal. We're now at $50,000, so every gift is being matched up to $10,000. Christina, thank you. Keep bidding. 7:30 tomorrow it closes. Have a blast, everybody. We're going to have fun with this.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. I want to thank you and Flattabo Advancement. Your whole team has just been indispensable in getting us to this night. And I really enjoy working with you, and thank you for being here with us. And thank you for bidding, for donating, for supporting the people of the jungle. And here's a little bit more from some of those people.
It's a gift that gratitude has always held on to me harder than grief. That even when broken felt essential, I could still name hope and reach out my fingers just far enough to be alongside her. I'm amazed how many memories I have of Next. How I've been given two hands that have been held up to light and tasted flame, only to callous just where I needed, just when I asked. And maybe gratitude is blind. but at least it knows time has moved me through every second and whispered, "You can carry more."
In a chair made of plastic, alone in my room, I watch the borders on the map start to slide, and my mind falls captive to it won't be controlled as the ocean bleeds into my eyes. The sea starts to swirl and my life is unfurled. How did I become so self-satisfied? So disconnected from a truth that's been infected. Isolation is the light to wake my mind. Pangea reversed, feels like this was rehearsed as the world forms along some mile. We've been trying our best to disconnect from the rest as the East meets the West with a smile. Pangea reversed, will we be at our worst? Melting the earth just to fly. 'Cause borders are orders of men in the ground. We must learn to transcend them or die. Baby, I've been laughing. Why hold it back when the past only spits in your eye? Yes, I've been consuming like a beast, barely human, thinking the earth's my birthright. But there is no deserving. The future isn't swerving. Nothing changes if we never try. History's a friend, just don't kiss its diadem. Our mistakes are our guiding light. Pangea reversed, feels like this was rehearsed as the world forms along some mile. We've been trying our best to disconnect from the rest as the East meets the West with a smile. Pangea reversed, will we be at our worst? Melting the earth just to fly. 'Cause borders are orders of men in the ground. We must learn to transcend them or die. The ground beneath my feet starts to rumble and retreat. Nothing is the same as before. The plates have all shifted. There's no use resisting. When it settles, will we keep wanting more? We have what we need. If we can see past our greed, we can find our way back from the fright. We are all sisters, brothers and resistors. We must hold to each other for life. Pangea reverse, feels like this was rehearsed as the world forms along some mile. We've been trying our best to disconnect from the rest as the East meets the West with a smile. Pangea reverse, will we be at our worst? Melting the earth just to fly. 'Cause borders are orders of men in the ground. We must learn to transcend them or die.
Thank you, Michael and Isabella, for sharing your beautiful work. We can't wait to hear more from you in the months to come. And thank you all for watching at home. We can't wait to be together again.
Tell them when the auction
Oh,
closes.
Hey, it's our animated teddy bear from Kate Cortese's play is Edward Snowden's single, our first
Virtual play.
Yes, virtual play at the Jungle. And yes, thank you for the reminder. Our auction closes tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m., so be sure to get your bids in. Don't let your favorite items get away.
Hey,
Yes, strange animated teddy bear?
I'd like to give them a little love too. We thank you for making a difference tonight. Your donations, your support, your participation, it does make a difference. I'm super jazzed about this outpouring of support. It's what makes me want to put my sweatpants on in the morning. For real. Christina and I really appreciate you tuning in tonight, and we invite you to tune in tomorrow night for some toy theater. That's right, folks. Toys have theater too.
I'm on fire, you idiot!
Such a fantastic night. Thank you all for your generosity. We are so fortunate to have your support and belief in the ways we can grow together. Seriously, we could not do this without you.
We want to say thanks to our BASH committee members, Chair Nancy Monroe, Julie Hutchinson, Pete Scherf, Craig Ashby, Becca Ansari, Kelly Kita, and Marcia Stout. So many thanks to our entire board for your contributions to making this night a success.
And a whole lot of amazing artists helped as well. Pitneri Shin, Joy Dolo, Isabella Starr LeBlanc, Michael Hanna, and Eric Sharp. I especially want to thank our brilliant staff who made all this happen. Thank you to Matthew Early, Barry Inman, Carly Caputa, Allison Ruth, and Fiona Robinson. You people are amazing.
Yes, it's true. Again, thank you all for your generous support, and have a great night.
Thank you.